Well, the curse for the podcast being done and deals being made right afterwards continues, as we just we just finished the podcast about half an hour ago, and it looks like it's confirmed. J.A Happ has been traded to the New York Yankees, and the return, I think there's a lot of people with a lot of mixed feelings towards it, and I understand why. I get it. But I'm going to break this thing down, okay? Think about what we gave up. All right, we got rid of J.A Happ, who is arguably the best pitcher we've had this season. Lefty, been with this team for 3 seasons. He's a free agent at the end of the year. He's 35 years old. It had to be done. Now, Jays fans wanted to go after the top 1 or 2 prospects of the Yankees. That wasn't going to happen for J.A Happ. I would love it too, but realistically, not going to happen. The trade, it goes as so. The Jays acquire Brendan Drury and Billy McKinney from the New York Yankees in exchange for J.A Happ. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, Brendan Drury, that sounds familiar. And Billy McKinney, I'm going to break down McKinney first, just because I want to actually break down Drury quite a bit. Billy McKinney, 23-year-old, bounced around like crazy, I think, and he is just, he's just had a tough time, right, staying with one team. He's gone through the rankings. Again, he's only 23 years old. His AAA numbers this year don't look all that great, though. He's only hitting .230 down there. He has been in the big leagues, however. He's played 2 games, has 4 at-bats, has 1 hit in his major league career, I guess you want to call it. And that's it for him. I mean, really, there's not a whole lot to say. He's a left fielder. He's probably, I don't really know. I'm just trying to find here. With Billy McKinney, I don't really know what we're going to get. He's a 23-year-old, which is great. You got a young guy, so maybe you can kind of develop him and maybe turn him into something. But really, I'm not sure what we're getting. The big piece of this trade is obviously Brandon Drury. That is the big part of this deal. Now, Jays fans look at the statistics of this season and say, oh, he's only played 18 games, 51 at-bats. He's got a 176 batting average. Why are we getting this meat? And he's already 25 years old. Why are we getting this? Well, guys, if you actually look back to him, he never got a chance in New York. Rightfully so, and Duhar has come up and been crazy for them. Gregorius, Gleyber Torres, they have been very, very good pieces for the New York Yankees. And I apologize in advance, guys, if you guys hear smacking and crashing. We're getting some renovations downstairs, so apologize right there and then. But, in his previous 3 seasons with the Arizona Diamondbacks, in 2015, he only hit .214, but he only played 20 games. In 2016, he actually got a legit chance, and he hit .282 with, 53 RBIs, 16 home runs. He walked 31 times in his 134 games. And then in 2017, he plays 135 games with them. He has a better season. He's less at bats. He's got 119 hits, scores 41 runs, 13 home runs, 63 RBIs, and he still hits .267. That's pretty good. A .267 hitter and a .282 hitter over his last couple seasons before this year with the Yankees. And the Jays get him for J.A Happ. Guys, he reminds me of a Teoscar Hernandez, 25 years old. I think Hernandez is 25 right now. And I think Drury still has 3 more years of controllability. And I look at this trade and I'm like, look, we didn't get the 21-year-old A-ball player. We didn't get the 22-year-old good-looking AA player. We didn't get that. But what you got is a guy that can impact you now and also be a part of your future at 25 years old, as Drury is. And then you get Billy McKinney, a 23-year-old outfielder that, hey, you never know. He could catch fire in this new organization, probably start the year in Buffalo, maybe tear it up a little bit, and then maybe be a September call-up and show us what he's got then. It's just, he's got to be in the right situation at the right time. Bottom line, the Jays got rid of a 35-year-old pitcher for a 25-year-old and a 23-year-old. I'm not going to complain. Did the Yankees get a good pitcher? Yes. Do Yankee fans believe they do? Do you believe they got a good pitcher? No, because they don't know J.A Happ as of yet. They will learn quickly why he's as good as he is. Now, he's going to be at Yankee Stadium, short porch in right field, and it's just going to play. I don't know. I don't know how he's going to do there, but Jays fans, yes, we're going to miss J.A Happ, and not seeing pitching in the pinstripes is going to look different. He could be back on the team next year. We have no idea. He loves this city so much. He could even re-sign in the offseason. And like what the Aroldis Chapman did with the Yankees, they traded him away, got some prospects back from Chicago, and then they get him back in the offseason. It can happen here with J.A Happ. And if you can find a way to do that, hey, you got basically Brandon Drury and Billy McKinney for basically nothing. So, fine by me. I think both teams got what they wanted. Would I have loved some younger players? Of course. But the Yankees probably didn't want to trade any of those guys. And I don't know what the other trade offers were. I don't know what the deals possibly could have been. But for the Jays, they got a left fielder that could possibly help them in the future. Again, I don't really know what we have in Billy McKinney. Yankee fans, if you have any insight on him, please let me know. Brandon Drury, guys, I mean, when he gets a legit chance, like he should here in Toronto, he could be a legit good player. Just coming off of 2 seasons where he hit over 260. You know? Is he a power guy? No, but he's going to be at Rogers Center, a bandbox. He could be a 20 home run guy. He's playing in the American League East. He could have a lot of fun doing stuff like that. You know, he didn't play a lot this year with the New York Yankees. He had 12 strikeouts in 18 games. He only played a total of 18 games, guys. Now, I don't know if he was injured at all. He might have been, but even if he was, he's only played 18 games all season. I'm happy with the deal. Would I have liked a little bit more for J.A Happ? Yeah, but once you look at it and what these guys could become, you got to try and take the positives out of it. You have to try and find positives. And you got a player that can play now in Drury, who this team should give him a legit chance to play. And Billy McKinney, probably starting Buffalo, but hey, another guy to add to the prospect pool. Is it a big problem? No. Would I have loved the number 1 or number 2 prospect that we were asking for apparently initially? Of course I would have liked that. Is it realistic? Not at all. You got what you could for J.A Happ. You got a 23-year-old and a 25-year-old that can impact your team right now. Will they make us better? I don't know. Only time will tell. But to have him here, we got to try and welcome him with open arms and just give him a chance and see what they got. All right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys enjoyed J.A Happ's tenure with the Toronto Blue Jays for right now. Hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below. What'd you think of the trade? Do you think the Jays got fleeced? Do you think the Yankees got fleeced? Do you think it was about an even trade for both teams? I think it was about an even trade. Both teams got what they wanted. They got a lefty. They got a starting pitcher that they desperately need. You know, and the Jays, they got a young guy, 23-year-old Billy McKinney, that could end up being something, but I don't really know. And you got a player to help you right now, and possibly for the future, Brandon Drury. Hey, you never know what can happen with these players. Only time will tell. But as of right now, it's a positive trade for the Jays. Welcome it with open arms and enjoy it. And give them a legit chance. All right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, do all that great stuff. I already said all that stuff, but I'm saying it again because why not? What are your opinions on the deal, guys? I want to hear what you guys have to say, and I will talk to you guys next Tuesday, podcast edition. Link is in the description for the podcast channel and for the podcast itself on iTunes, guys. Go check that out down below. Twitter's down below. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow night as the Jays open up the weekend set against the Chicago White Sox. I don't know who's going to be pitching on Saturday because it's not going to be J.A Happ, but we'll find out, and we'll talk to you guys then.